If they fall, they can push their call button, and then the staff can come. But we also have a new Augie system that is like a motion detector. So if somebody falls, it sends us an alert so that we can go in and help right away.
One of our mottos is happier, healthier, longer. And so with this new Augie technology, it's very proactive in that it can hopefully give motion alerts to the team before that resident even has a fall. So that way we're hoping to prevent a fall that could potentially be detrimental if it turns into an injury fall. So it's an amazing technology, and we're excited to have it in our communities.
Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders Radio Network. And we are back again at Chateau Pacific in Lynnwood. And we are talking again to Amanda, who is the Vice President of Care Services or Health Services of Chateau Retirement. And we're here talking to Nicole. And Nicole, I didn't get your last name.
Bosancu.
Bosancu.
Yes.
Well, nice to meet you.
I'm actually a nurse at Chateau Valley Center.
Oh, you're at Chateau Valley Center in Renton.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit. You're here talking about the day in the life of a resident. And that is so valuable. I think getting up, having a sense of purpose every day for someone that they can feel like they're a vibrant member of a community that is supporting them.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how care integrates into that and how you sustain care to make sure that their quality of life is as great as possible.
I think it comes down to the assessment process. We ask a lot of those questions, like what time do you normally get up in the morning? Or what time do you like to eat your breakfast? So we try to make it as custom as possible when we're making the care plan so that it feels like home to them, so that they have that normal routine that they're used to. And then we come in there and we give them the care that they want and that's safe for them. And then as far as like the rest of the day, if they go down to the dining room or if they eat breakfast in their apartment, it's all custom, and activities that they attend is based on their choice, or things that we will encourage them to go down and do if they need a little push sometimes. Yeah.
Well, and you guys, when I came through the building, you guys even have a gym here, you have a swimming pool here. And so having the ability to be active, having the ability to eat a good balanced diet, which is amazing. I think there's another factor of which is really common with seniors is they don't get enough hydration. How do you help to manage that piece so that they are drinking enough water and fluids?
So we do, especially in the warmer months, have what we call hydration stations. So we put them outside all the elevators. They're little coolers with bottled water in it. And then if they are on services and they're getting med management, we always tell our med techs to give them a full cup of water with their med pass.
Good.
And then our culinary staff too will really, push fluids. I know at our community at Chateau Valley Center, every table has their own like ice water pitcher, so that they don't even have to ask for it. It's just there, and so they refill all the cups.
Yeah, and obviously because you have so much staff, you're integrating with like housekeeping and maintenance people and marketing people and all the different aspects. How do they integrate into the whole picture of care?
We really rely on our housekeeping and culinary staff because it really takes a team. And so we might have a resident who's a little more independent, so housekeeping will come and say, hey, Nicole, this person didn't come down. We haven't seen them in a couple days, either in the dining room or I went in their apartment and it seems like they need a little bit more help. So that it gets brought to our attention all the time, just so that we can go in and then either have a care conference or talk with them and be like, what do you need from us to make sure you're taken care of.
Yeah, and I also know too, like if someone falls or whatever, there's like my mom had a little wristband that she actually wore. Tell me a little bit about how, if somebody would fall or something like that, how do you monitor those kind of things?
So we do have call pendants. So if they fall, they can push their call button and then the staff can come. But we also have a new Augie system that is like a motion detector. So if somebody falls, it sends us an alert so that we can go in and help right away.
That's the amazing things of AI that is happening. And I think that's the exciting part about how seniors can live more independently through things like that. And AI gets a bad rap in so many ways when it's used not in the right way. But this can be game changer for seniors in making sure that their quality of life is, as independent as possible. And it's, it doesn't have to be, in a situation where, it's in your face.
Right, because we used to go in and maybe check on them every hour or so
Exactly.
and bother them, and they'd say, hey, why are you bothering me so much? We have this device now where we don't have to do that as much.
So amazing. It's so awesome. And that when we're talking about one person aging in place here, that's wonderful to be able to have that kind of layer of protection, I guess is the word.
I just wanted to say something on the Augie device. So another one of our mottos is happier, healthier, longer. And so with this new Augie technology, which I know we'll talk about in another session down the road, but just real quick, is that it's very proactive in that it can hopefully give motion alerts to the team before the resident even has a fall. So that way we're hoping to prevent a fall that could potentially be detrimental if it turns into an injury fall. So it's an amazing technology, and we're excited to have it in our communities.
Yeah, and I know that, just because there's so much technology right now that we're starting to see integrated with seniors. And as the baby boomers are getting older, they're starting to embrace technology better than what our parents did.
Yes.
And, understanding by the year 2030, close to 40% of the population is going to be over 65. And, when we look at ways in which we can live more independently and longer like that in a standard of care, in a daily environment like this, that's amazing. And you guys, I know, are at the cutting edge of this. So it's been really interesting, Nicole, to talk about that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Time to get back to Suzanne and more Answers for Elders.
And welcome back, everyone. We are here again at Chateau Pacific in Lynnwood, Washington. And I am here back with Amanda. And, your nurses are amazing.
They are. We wouldn't be here without them.
So I would like to close out this segment of talking about care. Talking a little bit about Chateau, where you're located, just general information, and the care options that you have in these three communities. Yeah. Could you kind of give me a summary?
Yes, absolutely. So we have 3 locations for Chateau Retirement Communities. Our one where we're at right now is Chateau Pacific, and it's in Lynnwood off of Highway 99. We have our largest campus in Bothell, Chateau Bothell Landing. It is a very large campus filled with a lot of independent living residents, but we do have quite a bit of care and a very large memory care in that community. And then our third campus is in Renton, which is Chateau Valley Center across from Valley Center Hospital. And the care, we have independent assisted living and memory care in all 3 communities. And we can pretty much do anything as far as care goes for activities of daily living.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's so important to be able to have that piece. And I think, but you guys do go above and beyond as well, like the medication management piece and things like that. So obviously, to find and to reach Chateau Retirement and the 3 communities, you can go to the website, which is chateauretirement.com, I believe is what your website is? Yes. And also, obviously, just check out the 3 communities and just call and go for a tour, have lunch, and meet the healthcare staff. Talk about the care options and different things like that.
Absolutely.
I think what was really valuable to me as a daughter was there was so much willingness to share and not only support my mom, which was amazing, but they supported me as her daughter.
Yes.
And I think that was something that I brought with me. It was the core education I received before I even got into this world. And here I am 17 years later, doing what I do. But you guys were my beginning. So I want to say my ultimate thank you.
Well, thank you.
Everything you gave me.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Amanda, and thank you to the staff here at Chateau Retirement. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care?
So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.